and maybe take a trip to the Himalayas. This bat keeps following me. Is it a...
Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. Girl, what? Oh, she's cold. She could have just said that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kennedy and we are doing another episode video. We're doing the second chapter of Bad Influence, and if you haven't watched it already, go watch it. But if you already watched it, and it has been 2 months, I know, so I will give you guys a little synopsis and I will remind you guys of what happened. So
basically, we play as this girl. I forget her name. I think her name is like Kendall or something. I know her last name is McMillan. And basically, she's adopted by the mayor and his wife. And she has a boyfriend, a quarterback boyfriend, and 2 best friends. So, and then the love interest, his name is Tristan. I think that's his name. So anyways, his name is Tristan. And he basically is like a bad boy, whatever. And she runs into this new girl, bumps into her. And she's like, don't bump into me again or else. And then she was like, and then she finds out. And then after that, she sees Tristan beating up this boy in the lunchroom or something in the cafeteria, and she's like, what the heck? And then he looks at her and she's like, bro, move along. And he gets attention, whatever. And then her boyfriend comes up to her and is like, are you okay? I know you don't like violence or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm just gonna go home. So she went home, and then while she's going home, the boyfriend is flirting with the girl that she bumped into. So her friend sees this and takes a picture, and I don't know if she sent it or if she's gonna show her, I forget. So then after that, we go home, and then we're told that our parents want to have a dinner or whatever. And she's like, oh, I hate dinners with them. Basically they're not good parents. They just neglect her, and they only use her for the attention. They only use her for the attention that they get from the public. So she goes to dinner, and they're like, oh, we have a interview because I'm running for mayor again. We have an interview coming up. And she's like, oh, I can't go. That's the date of my homecoming. And they're like, no, we don't care. You have to go, or else we're not paying your tuition for college. And she's like, okay, well, I don't care. I'm not gonna go. So I'm just going to pay my own tuition. And they're like, oh, and then the mom says oh, if you don't go, we're not going to let you meet your parents. And she was like, wait, you know my birth parents? And then they were like, oh, we were going to tell you, but we just blah, 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 blah. And she was like, why didn't you tell me when you first found out? Blah, blah, blah. She runs outside to who knows where. And she ends up in this back alley. And these 2 guys follow her, and they corner her. And she's like, what the heck? Get away from me, move before I actually hit y'all or whatever. She didn't say that, but whatever. She's like, move, get away from me. And then they didn't get away from her. And then they get punched and laid out on the floor, and we find out it's our boy Tristan, or Tristan. So yeah, and that's how the episode ended.
We have to watch an ad. Forgot about that.
Dad? Mom? They're gone, and now I have all their money? Now this is my new life in the Gotham Orphan Asylum. I need to train so this never happens again. First I'll learn jujitsu, then taekwondo. Then I'll have to meditate to keep my mind right. And maybe take a trip to the Himalayas. This bat keeps following me. Is it a sign? I need professional help. Doctor, do I have powers?
I don't know what that was about. Okay. That ad just threw me off. Okay. Episode 2, Villain. This story uses sound, so turn up your volume for the best experience. No. Blah, blah, blah. We know this part. Okay, this is what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, so her name is Kendall. I was right. Tristan. It was indeed Tristan Ashford. He had shown up just in time. He stood up. He stood ready to fight. His fist balled into fists and jaw clenched. Okay. He was clad in black and his eyes shone with rage, but there was also I know, we're back with the stuff. And then I click. Okay. We're back with the stuttering. If you guys don't know, I stutter a lot. What the heck do you think you're... There we go. I was saying that last time for her to kick them, but she wasn't listening. Why are you walking alone on the streets at night? That doesn't matter. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, let's freeze. Ashford, short time no see. You're coming with us to the station. Of course, he has a police record. Like, uh-oh, they look demented. I couldn't help but demented. I couldn't help but wince at the thought of what could have happened to me had Tristan not showed up. Crime was very prevalent in the city, especially assault crimes. I had spent my life reading victim stories through headlines, but what if my story was the one on the front page? It was a terrifying thought. Girl, listen, nobody told you to run out in the middle of a back alley. You could have just ran to your room. Like, hello? Just doing the extreme. Well, won't you look at that? For once, Tristan Ashford isn't the one behind the bars. What's my father's favorite minion doing out of the loose? Shouldn't you be giving out tickets or something? Your mouth is still as foul as I remember. The tension between these two was palpable. I don't know. They seem to have a history involving his father. Wow. Great context clues. Anyway, since we got your statements, you're free to go. Young lady, this man over here didn't hurt you, did he? No, he helped me fight off those creeps. That's a surprise. You kids hurry home. Well, if that's all, what the? Wait, Tristan. The back of his head. What do you want? I want to thank him for helping me out. How should I do it? Girl, say it bluntly. We don't have all day. Thanks for saving me. I probably wouldn't have made it out without harm if it wasn't for you. He stared at me with an unreadable gaze. What was he thinking of? What was brewing in his mind? Is that it? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah? Sorry, you must have been wanting to go home or something. A gust of the brisk cold air suddenly flew past. The hairs of my arms and legs stood up as I started to get goosebumps. Girl, what? Oh, she's cold. She could have just said that. Here. Oh, thanks. Wait, did Tristan really just give me his jacket? Won't you get cold though? No. I'll give it back to you tomorrow. Don't. Is he okay? Don't. Kendall, thank God you're okay. Come on, let's head home and you can tell us what happened. So these aren't even her parents, by the way. Like, these are like, that's like her butler and like a maid or something at her house. What do you want to change? Nothing. Is this the look you're going for? Yeah. Kendall. Oh, this is one of her best friends who saw her boyfriend flirting. Hey, Willa, did you know that my parents found I need to talk to you. Oh, what is it? Let's go somewhere more private first. Follow me. What the heck is this? Yesterday, Malika and I saw your boyfriend and that new girl, so I just wanted to show you. I think she has a crush on him. You think? I saw what she was saying to him. That new girl's been getting on my nerves since yesterday. I think she needs to be taught a lesson. Oh, never that. Just break up with the guy. Me and you have some beef now, new girl. Hey. Can I help you? Yeah, you can help me by staying away from my man. Your man? Oh, you mean Jalen? Girl, who else? Like, he came up to me first. No, why is she lying? She lying, bro. Nonsense. He wouldn't willingly pick up cheaps. How dare you? Besides, I didn't even know you two were a thing. I totally did. We know you did, sis. We know. We know. Well, now you do. So you better stay away from him. What if I don't want to? Excuse me? Willa, what's going on? Kendall's telling off that new girl because she was all up over Jalen. I haven't even been here long, Kendall, but I already know one thing. Jalen deserves better than you. I mean, think about it. You're a mean girl who uses people's fear to earn respect here. Who gave you the right to do that? Well, if you don't like it, then leave. Period. I could feel my anger bubbling inside of me. Rage rushed through my veins as my hands clenched into fists. Who did this girl think she was? She moved here just yesterday and she was making all kinds of ridiculous assumptions. And to add on to that, when I told her to stay away from my boyfriend, she was running her mouth at me. I had never met anyone who treated me like this. Well, welcome to the real world, sweetie. Like, not everyone's gonna be nice to you. It made my blood boil. Actually, I think I'll stay. Jalen seems to enjoy my company very much. Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. Oh, shut up. Oh. Girl. Oh my god, Grace. What the? Is she okay? No, she's not. Okay. She has vertigo. You made her collapse. Vertigo? Well, she should have never been using fighting words if she wasn't gonna be able to fight. Like, don't be coming after people. Kendall McMillan. What? Are you kidding me? Yesterday it was Ashford, now it's you? Is this school trying to set a knockout streak? Mrs. Claire, that's detention for you today. Detention? I couldn't believe my ears. In all my high school years, I have never gotten a single detention. But Mrs. Claire, that's enough. I will be making a phone call to the mayor. Man, forget that mayor. Don't nobody like him. What have I done? Kendall, what did you do? Seriously? Shouldn't you be explaining yourself? I don't need to explain myself. I can have friends of the opposite gender, and Grace is one of them. Look at that girl crying in the back. Shut up. She doesn't see you as a friend, Jalen. Let's talk about this another time. I watched as my boyfriend, picked Grace up off the floor and slung her over his shoulder. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Look at her nuzzling her face into his shoulder like a little pet. Revolting. Girl. She's faking. Girl, I could have told you that, like... I'm sorry, I just need to take my hair out. I do not, like... Should we get help? Give her a break. She's had a stressful past couple hours. Apparently her adopted parents already found her biological parents and were hiding it from her. Oh my god. Are you okay, Kendall? I will be. You will be, sis. This is only temporary. I will be. I can't believe I got a detention for trying to protect my relationship. Don't stress about it. It's only an hour and it'll pass by in the blink of an eye. Besides, you can get your dad to remove the detention off your record if that's what you care about. Perks of your father being the mayor. I don't know if he would do that for me. I suddenly saw a familiar head in the distance. I still have his jacket from yesterday. Tristan! He told you not to give it back, sis. Wait. Dag, why are you always making me chase after you? What do you want now? Well, I have your jacket in my bag, so if you wanted it back. Didn't I tell you I don't need it back? Well, yeah, but then we're done here. Okay, sis, like, never that. It was never that serious. Dad, he was a completely different person last night. What's his problem now? He could have just nicely told me to keep it. Ugh, men are so irritating. Girl, I could have told you that. Like, I don't know why you was chasing after him in the first place. If he wanted his jacket, he could come by me and get it. Oh, hey, Kendall. Hey? Oh? Hello? What's going on? This is the girl that was talking to me yesterday. But yesterday in the story, she was talking to me about Tristan. Yeah. Luna, is something wrong? My name is Lynette. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like everyone's been acting kind of off to me. Maybe everyone's sympathizing with Grace? What? Girl, think about it. New girl moves to a new school searching for a fresh start, then gets attacked by a mean popular girl on her second day. If we were in a teen high school romance story, you'd be the villain. Okay, but we're not in a teen high school romance story, and it's not like Grace is completely innocent. Don't worry, girl. People will get over it in a few days, if not by today. That is the truth. Hello? Your principal called me. Okay. You attacked a girl? That's an exaggeration. How funny that you only care about my life when it affects you, huh? Kendall, honestly, why are you even calling me right now? To see if you're okay. That is such a lie. When have you ever cared if I was okay? If you cared, you wouldn't have hid the knowledge about my real parents from me. If you cared, you would have showed up at the police station last night instead of Gina and Bruce. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Period. Hang up. Block his number. Kendall, wait. Sorry, sis. You should have been a good dad. Ugh. Oh, oops. Accidentally clicked that. Kendall, I'm not in the mood, Jalen. Like, if you want to break up with me over text. None of that talking in person stuff. Like, being extra. Kendall, you're gonna be fine. The sooner you walk in, the sooner you'll get out. Girl, it's 1 hour. Like, just draw. I stood outside the detention room, a room that I have never seen. Okay. I stood outside the detention room, a room I had never even taken a second glance at before. Okay. I never expected that one day I would Kennedy! Okay. I never expected that one day I would be the one sitting in here for an hour. What a perfect way to wrap up a crappy day. Good afternoon. Kendall McMillan. First time? Unfortunately. Well, luckily for you, you're being joined by a detention veteran today. What? You've got to be kidding me. Girl, you already knew he had detention for beating up that one boy. You're like, she's smiling. I kind of want to read the next episode, but should we? No, we won't. End of episode. Okay, guys, that was Bad Influence episode 2. Bad Influence chapter 2. Okay, it's not episode because we're not gonna call it episode 2 because then I'm gonna be like episode 2, you know. Anyways, so I was gonna play the 3rd chapter, but I was like, maybe that make the video too long because it's already been like 20 minutes since I've been recording, like almost 30 minutes, well 24 minutes. So I was like, I don't want to make it too long because I know people's attention spans are a little lackluster. So yeah, if you guys want to see the next chapter of Bad Influence, Let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will definitely do the next chapter ASAP. Okay? What's gonna happen next? Are we gonna have a good time in detention? I don't know. We're gonna find out. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.